perfect start, just a real one, just like this. Something small that tells my chest you're allowed a little bliss. The cup is empty far too soon, but the feeling hasn't gone. I tuck it underneath my coat, carry it along. When the street begins to fill and the morning starts to lean, I'll remember how it felt to be nowhere else but seen. Warm cups stay longer in the morning, long enough to set my pace. Now I walk into the daylight with a softer kind of face. Warm cups stay longer in the morning, and I'll come back when I can to the part of every day that remembers who I was. Things close, the bells low. Another hour starts to flow. That warm is staying near long after the cup is clear. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Part of every day that remembers who I was. Things close, the bells low. Another hour starts to flow. That warm is staying near long after the cup is clear. The room is half awake somehow. Lights are low, but learning how to hold the day without a sound, like a secret going around. A stool waits near the window frame. Early light calls out my name. I sit down slow and let it be. Nothing's asking much of me. A cup is set without a word. The quiet feels almost rehearsed, but in the best unplanned way, like the morning chose to stay. If I move too fast, this might fade. So I'm staying still, letting it play. Early light finds a seat with me at a table by the glass. It says you don't have to hurry, you don't have to make this last. Early light finds a seat with me as the city starts to wake. I'm allowed this gentle moment before the rush walks in my way. Someone hums behind the bar, a tune I don't know but know by heart. Milk is swirling slow and white, turning morning into light. I watch the street begin to fill, but in here everything is still, like the room agreed to pause, just because. I think about the things I chase and how they look from this calm place. Not so heavy, not so loud, just outlines in a crowd. Maybe I don't need control. Maybe I just need time to let the day unfold. Early light finds a seat with me at a table by the glass. It says you don't have to hurry, you don't have to make this last. Early light finds a seat with me as the city starts to wake. I'm allowed this gentle moment before the rush walks in my way. Soon enough the doors will swing, the phones will buzz and voices ring. Schedules tapping on my chest, asking who I am at best. But right now I'm just a breath in a room that asks for less, and that feels like more than enough. The cup is warm, the chair is worn, like they've seen 1,000 mornings born. I stand up slower than I planned, still carrying this in my hands. If the day gets sharper fast, I'll come back to this at last. This quiet sleep, this early light that taught me how to start it right. Early light found a seat with me long enough to set my tone. Now I step into the morning, feeling steady on my own. Early light found a seat with me, I won't leave it far behind. It walks beside me through the noise, a softer pace inside my mind. The chair slides back, the moment ends. The calm doesn't break, it just inside the cup like it's had enough. Steam rises slow and thin, letting the morning in. Outside signs begin to glow, inside I'm moving slow. The balance feels just right between the dark and light. I think of all the words I'll say later when the hours fill. Right now they don't exist, and I like the way that feels. If the world needs more from me, I'll give it when I can, but not yet. At a table before everything, when the noise is still asleep, I can hear my own direction. In the quiet I can keep. At a table before everything, coffee warm and thoughts align. This is where my day says hello, in a voice that sounds like mine. Maybe this is how I start, not with answers but with heart. Letting silence draw the line between what's theirs and what is mine. I don't need to be ahead, I don't need to be defined. I'm just here, and that is fine. The cup is lower than before, but the calm is not. I fold it gently in my chest and keep the lot. When I finally stand to leave, I move a little differently, like something steady took its place inside my pace. At a table before everything, I learned how to begin with a softer kind of focus and an easier breath within. At a table before everything, I don't rush the open door. I carry this quiet moment into everything that's more. The chair slides back, the moment ends, but it doesn't really bend. Somewhere in the middle of the day, this table waits again. The door is open just a bit, letting morning wander in. The cool breeze meets the warmer air, like they plan to meet right there. Chairs are still in yesterday, but the light has changed its mind. Everything is almost ready, nothing's crossed the line. I sit with both my hands around a cup that knows this place. It's been here through 1,000 starts, never seems to rush the pace. If I listen close enough, I can hear the calm holding on. Morning waits with me in morning, before the street gets loud. Time is standing at my shoulder, not asking me how. Morning waits with me in moment, in this quiet in between. I'm not late and I'm not early, I'm exactly where I need. Outside shoes begin to talk on the pavement far away. Inside nothing interrupts the way the silence stays. A radio hums something low, half a song I almost know. It feels familiar in my chest, like I've been here at my best. The cup is warm, the table steady, the room feels softly sure, like it's saying take this with you, you'll need it later more. I don't check the time, I let it be. The morning isn't done with me. Morning waits with me a moment, before the street gets loud. Time is standing at my shoulder, not asking me how. Morning waits with me a moment, in this quiet in between. I'm not late and I'm not early, I'm exactly where I need. Soon the day will start to leave, pulling me into its shape. But right now I'm just a breath in a room that doesn't take. If calm is something we can lose, I'll remember where it stayed. At this table in the morning, before it slipped away. The cup is empty quicker now, but the feeling lingers still. I gather up my gentle things and all the ease they fill. When I finally step outside into light and moving sound, I feel steadier than before, with this quiet wrapped around. Morning waited with me gently, long enough to set my tone. Now I walk into the daylight, feeling ready on my own. Morning waited with me gently. I don't need it to remain. I know where to find it again when the street gets loud again. The door swings shut, the bell rings once, another hour's on the run. But somewhere in the moving crowd, this morning's waiting now. The lights are on but barely so, like they're easing into glow. Morning hums a careful tune, not too early, not too soon. I find a seat I always choose, by the wall with painted blues. The chair remembers how I sit, like it's ready for this trip. Cup arrives the same old way, warm enough to make me stay. I breathe out slow and let it land. This quiet fits me like a plan. Nothing calling, nothing loud. I belong to this now. Before the day orders in, I get a minute just like this. No demands and no direction, only calm I didn't miss. Before the day orders in, with its list and racing time, I start with something simple and a breath that feels like mine. A spoon taps once and settles down, like it knows it's not needed now. The air smells sweet with roasted beans and something soft in between. Outside traffic finds its way, but it hasn't reached this place. Inside the room is holding still, like it always somehow will. I think about the hours ahead, and they don't feel sharp or spread from here. They look a little kind, like they'll meet me halfway. Fine, if I move slow, I can see the shape of what the day could be. Before the day orders in, I get a minute just like this. No demands and no direction, only calm I didn't miss. Before the day orders in, with its list and racing time, I start with something simple and a breath that feels like mine. Maybe easy's not a break, maybe it's the way I take every step from here to there, with a little less repair. If the world begins to lean, I'll remember what I've seen. A room that asked for almost nothing and gave me everything. And gave me everything. The cup is lighter than before, but the calm is not. I fold it in my pocket now and keep the lot. When I finally stand to leave, I don't rush and I don't stall. I just walk into the morning, feeling ready for it all. Before the day ordered in, I found my pace, I found my start. Now the noise can do its thing, it won't shake what's in my heart. Before the day ordered in, I learned how to begin with something warm and steady that I'll carry through the din. The chair slides back, the moment shifts, the door swings wide, the city lifts. But something calm walks out with me from this morning quietly. The sky is pale and undecided between the night and what comes next. The cafe opens like a breath, no expectations, no context. Chairs are lined the same old way, but the light has changed the scene. Everything feels slightly new without demanding anything. I choose a seat that faces east, where shadows slowly slide. The day hasn't found its voice, so I listen from inside. If this calm is temporary, that's alright. At a gentle table out at dawn, where the morning's soft and slow, I remember how it feels to start without a goal. line from a song I almost know. Steam rises and disappears like it's showing how to go. Outside windows catch the light like they're learning how to shine. Inside everything agrees to give the moment time. I don't check my phone at all, I don't need a sign. The only thing I'm following is how this feels inside. If the world comes calling later, I'll respond, but not yet. At a gentle table at dawn, where the morning's soft and slow, I remember how it feels to start without a goal. At a gentle table at dawn, coffee warm and thoughts at rest. This is how the day begins before it asks me for my best. Maybe peace is not a place, maybe it's a pace. The way you let the seconds pass without trying to replace. If I lose this later on, I'll know where it was found. In a room that asked for nothing as the light came around. The cup is empty far too soon, but the warmth remains. I gather up the quiet parts and tuck them in my frame. When I finally stand to leave, the street feels wide and clear, like the day is meeting me, not pulling me from here. At a gentle table at dawn, I found a softer start. Now I carry the seas with me like a map inside my heart. At a gentle table at dawn, I don't need it to remain. I know how to return again when the morning calls my name. Aim. The chair slides back, the moment fades. The door swings wide, the city plays. But somewhere in the moving sound, this gentle table stays around. Yet I gotta go. Yet I gotta get out. Velvet morning on the table, coffee breathing slow and warm. Every second feels so able to become a better form. Let the sunlight take its time, nothing here is asking more. In this quiet golden moment, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Curtains sway like they're alive, street sounds whisper, not collide. Ceramic cup against my hand, feels like time will understand. Pages open, not to rush, just to feel the paper hush. Every breath is soft and clear, morning says I'm welcome here. Velvet morning on the table, coffee breathing slow and warm. Every second feels so able to become a better form. Let the sunlight take its time, nothing here is asking more. In this quiet golden moment, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Spoons align beside the plate, small routines that feel like fate. Someone laughs across the room, sugar falling like perfume. Outside coats are moving fast, but in here the moment lasts. No alarms inside my chest, just a gentle sense of yes. I don't need a bigger sound than this calm that I have found. If the day begins this way, I can carry it all day. Velvet morning on the table, coffee breathing slow and warm. Every second feels so able to become a better form. Let the sunlight take its time, nothing here is asking more. In this quiet golden moment, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Maybe later clouds will roll, maybe plans will change their tone, but I'll keep this little spark for the louder, darker parts, folded gently in my mind like a note I'll always find. When the hours start to race, I'll remember this soft place. Window fog begins to fade, morning fully wide awake. Footsteps tracing gentle lines between the seconds left behind. I sip slow and breathe it in, this ordinary kind of a win. Nothing perfect, nothing new, just a day that feels like truth. on the table, coffee breathing slow and warm. Every second feels so able to become a better form. Let the sunlight take its time, nothing here is asking more. In this quiet golden moment, I'm exactly where I'm meant. Tell the morning, don't you run, stay until the day's begun. If I hold you just this way, you'll be with me anyway. In the noise, I'll always see this calm part of morning me. Velvet morning, soft and slow, teaching how to let things glow. Morning slips in through the glass, light moves slowly, not too fast. Wooden chairs and gentle sounds, peace is easy to be found. Steam is dancing from the cup, like the day is waking up. No one's rushing, no one's late, time feels wide and soft today. I don't need to say a word, every feeling's gently heard. In this space between the hours, I can feel my hidden power. Sunlit coffee starts the day, in the calmest kind of way. Every worry steps aside, when the light comes pouring in. Quiet table, quiet mind, little joys are easy to find. If the morning feels this right, I'll be fine until the night. Pages turning, paper thin, small beginnings settling in. Outside traffic hums along, but in here it feels like song. Someone stirs their cup nearby, soft reflections in their eyes. Strangers sharing peaceful air, like we all belong somewhere. Nothing loud and nothing bright, just a simple kind of light. If I listen close enough, this is more than just enough. Sunlit coffee starts the day, in the calmest kind of way. Every worry steps aside, and the light comes pouring in. Quiet table, quiet mind, little joys are easy to find. If the morning feels this right, I'll be fine until the night. Maybe later plans will bend, maybe rain will try again, but I'll keep this gentle start folded safely in my heart. When the noise begins to rise, I'll remember softer skies. Every calm I learn to keep is a promise I can keep. Cup is empty, warmth remains in my hands and in my veins. Clock moves on, but I don't mind leaving something here behind. This small piece I get to take into every choice I make. From this corner of the day, I walk out a brighter way. Sunlit coffee starts the day, in the calmest kind of way. Every worry steps aside, when the light comes pouring in. Quiet table, quiet mind, little joys are easy to find. If the morning feels this right, I'll be fine until the night. Sunlit coffee, soft and slow, teaching me what matters most. Even when the hours race, I can set my inner pace. From the table to the street, morning stays inside of me. Sunlit coffee starts the day and gently shows me how to stay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Chairs are lined in morning calm, tables cool beneath my palms. City yawns outside the door, still unsure of what it's for. Lights are low but eyes are kind, everyone is taking time. Footsteps slow like whispered mind. Morning learning how to shine. Someone hums a half-known tune, like a promise coming soon. Outside clocks begin to chase, but in here we slow the pace. Every face is soft and real, no one trying hard to feel. Nothing pressing on my chest, just a sense of quiet rest. If the day begins like this, I won't let it rush my bliss. Before the city stirs awake, I take this breath I didn't take. In the quiet before the run, I remember who I am. Early light across the floor shows me I don't need much more. Before the city starts to move, I'm already feeling good. Later on the streets will shout, every thought will scatter out, but this calm is something mine, saved in memory and time. I don't need to stop the day just to start it this slow way. Every rush can wait its turn, I've got peace enough to learn. Cup is warm against my skin, small smile settling in. Window frames the open sky, morning waves as I pass by. I stand up without a race, leave this calm without a race. Every step feels light and true, carrying this moment through. Before the city stirs awake, I take this breath I didn't take. In the quiet before the run, I remember who I am. Early light across the floor shows me I don't need much more. Before the city starts to move, I'm already feeling good. Before the city learns to shout, I've already figured out how to hold a gentle start in the center of my heart. When the hours try to prove I forgot what I once knew, I'll return to this soft view before the city ever moves. Morning hums without a sound. Sunlight spills and settles down. Countertops in shades of gold. Stories waiting to be told. Cup brings trace a gentle map of moments taking little naps. Nothing here is meant to rush. Every move is soft enough. I can feel my shoulders drop, like the world has learned to stop. Just a breath, just a beat. Life feels simple, calm and sweet. Quiet cups and sunshine stay, teach me how to start my day. Every worry loosens tight in the slow and golden light. If the world begins to race, I'll remember this small space. Quiet cups and sunshine show how to let the morning glow. Steam is rising like a sigh, clouds drift slowly through the sky. Someone taps a spoon in time with the rhythm of the mind. Outside buses roll on by, but in here the moments lie. Stacked like books I'll read again when the day forgets its end. I don't need to chase the hours, peace is found in smaller powers. If I keep this pace inside, I'll be fine, whatever's outside. Quiet cups and sunshine stay, teach me how to start my day. Every worry loosens tight in the slow and golden light. If the world begins to race, I'll remember this small space. Quiet cups and sunshine show how to let the morning glow. Later on the sky may change, plans may drift and rearrange, but this calm I get to keep buried somewhere warm and deep. When the noise begins to rise and the clock's demand replies, I'll return without delay to this gentle start of day. Cup is empty, still I smile. Sat right here a little while. Nothing lost and nothing gained, just a calm that gently remained. I stand up without a rush, carry peace in paper cups. Every step feels clear and kind, morning walking in my mind. Quiet cups and sunshine stay, teach me steady lines, learning patience from the time. Counter light is warm and low, every shadow moving slow. I arrive without a need, just to sit and simply breathe. Nothing pulling at my sleeve, nothing saying who to be. In this quiet, gentle start, I can hear my open heart. Grace in every little pore teaches me what mornings are. Not a race, not keeping score, just becoming where we are. If the day feels heavy later, I'll remember how this starts. Grace in every little pore, filling up the softer parts. Windows open just a bit, letting in the ordinary street. Footsteps passing, laughter near, all the sounds I don't need fear. Coffee rings and folded notes, simple truths and simple quotes. Life feels honest at this pace, nothing trying to impress. I don't need a louder sign, this small calm is doing fine. If I keep this rhythm near, I can face the noise out there. Grace in every little pore teaches me what mornings are. Not a race, not keeping score, just becoming where we are. If the day feels heavy later, I'll remember how this starts. Grace in every little pore, filling up the softer parts. Maybe plans will drift away, maybe something won't behave, but this ease I learned to hold is a quiet kind of bold. Every time the world demands more than I can understand, I'll come back to where I learned how to slow and how to turn. Cup runs empty, warmth remains like a calm inside my veins. I stand up without delay, but I'm not in any way rushing toward the next thing fast. I let this moment last. Every step is lightly worn by the grace I met this morn. Grace in every little pore teaches me what mornings are. Not a race, not keeping score, just becoming where we are. If the day feels heavy later, I'll remember how this starts. Grace in every little pore, filling up the space. In every pore I find leaves a gentle mark in time. When the noise is hard to ignore, I'll return to this once more. In the rush, I'll still restore what this quiet moment taught. Grace in every little pore, more than I was looking for. Hi, yeah. Hi, yeah, yeah. Hi, yeah, yeah, yeah. Clock says 9, but time feels wide. Morning stretching out its sides. Window light falls soft and thin, like it's asking me to begin. Street below is waking slow. Nothing urgent, nothing cold. I sit back and let it be. This is how the day finds me. No fast thoughts inside my head, no long list of things unsaid. Just a calm I didn't plan, holding who I really am. Window light at 9 o'clock turns the ordinary gold. Every moment gently rocks, like a story softly told. If the day goes out of line, I'll return to this design. Window light at 9 o'clock, teaching me to take it slow. Hey, yeah. Coffee cooling by my side, steam fades out, but warmth resides. Someone flips the sign to open. Morning fully, now I'm broken. Outside footsteps start to stack, but I'm not pulling forward back. I let the world go on ahead while peace stays where I'm instead. I don't need to win the day, just to walk in my own way. If I start this calming kind, I won't leave myself behind. Window light at 9 o'clock turns the ordinary gold. rocks like a story softly told. If the day goes out of line, I'll return to this design. Window light at 9 o'clock, teaching me to take it slow. Later hours might demand more than fits inside my hands, but I've learned a softer skill, how to breathe and how to feel. Every rush can wait its turn. From this calm I always learn, speed is not the only sign that I'm living well with time. Cup is empty, chair moves back, still no pressure, still no lack. I step out into the street with this rhythm in my feet. Morning didn't rush me through, it just showed me what to do. Carry quiet as I go, let the rest arrive slow. Window light at 9 o'clock turns the ordinary gold. Every moment gently rocks like a story softly told. If the day goes out of line, I'll return to this design. Window light at 9 o'clock, teaching me it's slow. Window light, don't disappear, stay with me throughout the year. In the noise I'll still align with this calm I met at 9. When the hours start to race, I'll remember this soft place. Window light at 9 o'clock, showing me enough is enough. Morning leaves an open chair, like it knew that I'd be there. Wooden floor still cool and clean, day not loud and not unseen. I sit down without a plan, hands around the warming can. Nothing waiting, nothing late, just a breath to calibrate. No one asking me to choose which direction I should move. In this pause before the pace, I can feel my steady place. There's a gentle seat by morning waiting quietly for me, where the calm is not performing, just as honest as can be. If the hours start to lean harder than they used to be, I'll remember how it felt, finding calm so easily. Sunlight cuts across the wall, drawing shapes I won't recall. Someone smiles passing by, no reason, just to try. Coffee drips in careful time, every drop a gentle sign that the day can start out slow and still have a way to go. I don't need to fill the air with explanations or repair. If I let the silence stay, it will show me what to say. There's a gentle seat by morning waiting quietly for me, where the calm is not performing, just as honest as can be. If the hours start to lean harder than they used to be, I'll remember how it felt, finding calm so easily. Later on I'll have to stand, make my way and make my stand. But this moment taught me how to arrive before the now. Not to run, not to defend, just to soften and to bend. Every time I feel unsure, I'll come back to something pure. Chair slides back, the moment moves, still I don't feel like I lose anything I didn't take. This calm was mine to make. I step out into the street with this stillness in my feet. Morning didn't ask me why, it just let me pass it by. There's a gentle seat by morning waiting quietly for me, where the calm is not performing, just as honest as can be. If the hours start to lean harder than they used to be, I'll remember how it felt, finding calm so early. Last gentle seat, don't fade away, walk with me into the day. In the rush I'll still believe in the calm you gave to me, when the noise begin. No big plans, no heavy words, just the sound of being heard. Even silence feels polite, letting everything feel right. I don't need to hurry through the things I have to do. If I start this soft and slow, I'll remember what I know. Warm coffee, easy time, nothing pulling at my mind. Every minute tastes like home. I don't feel this on my phone. If the hours start to fly, I'll keep this moment by my side. Warm coffee, easy time, teaching me to be just fine. Window open, just enough city breathing, calm and love. Morning moves without a push, like it learned the art of hush. Someone laughs then fades away, leaves a smile I get to stay. Nothing special, nothing grand, just a good day taking shape. I don't need to hold it tight, this calm knows how to survive. Even when the tempo bends, I can find my way again. Warm coffee, easy time, nothing pulling at my mind. Every minute tastes like home. I don't feel this on my phone. If the hours start to fly, I'll keep this moment by my side. Warm coffee, easy time, teaching me to be just fine. Later on the noise may rise, fill the space behind my eyes. But I've learned a quieter skill, how to breathe and how to feel. Every calm I gently save is a choice I get to make. I don't need the world to slow, I can carry this tempo. Cup runs dry, but still I feel something steady, something real. I stand up without regret, nothing here I want to forget. Morning gave me what I need, not a sign, just a lead. I step out with lighter weight into whatever comes my way. Warm coffee, easy time, nothing pulling at my mind. Every minute tastes like home. I don't feel this on my phone. If the hours start to fly, I'll keep this moment by my side. Warm coffee, easy time, don't fade out, stay with me beyond this route. In the rush, I'll still rewind to this quiet state of mind. Even when the pace is fast, the soft start is built to last. Warm coffee, easy time, living gently feels just right. Morning finds a quiet edge where the day won't overstep. Small cafe with open space, time slows down and finds its place. Chairs are tucked like gentle thoughts, nothing here is tightly caught. I sit down and feel it click, this is where the hurry slips. No direction being sold, no bright future being told, just a now that feels complete, resting lightly at my feet. Calm finds a corner just for me, in between the start and speed. Before the world asks anything, I get this moment just to be. If the noise comes pouring in, I'll remember where I've been. Calm finds a corner quietly, and it stays a while with me. Coffee hums a low refrain, like it knows my given name. Outside traffic starts to grow, but in here the tempo's slow. Someone turns a page nearby, paper breathes and so do I. Nothing pulling on my chest, just a sense of quiet rest. I don't need to plan ahead, every thought is gently led. If I start this way today, I won't lose myself halfway. Calm finds a corner just for me, in between the start and speed. empty chair moves back. Nothing here is feeling slack. I stand up, but something stays like a light I can't erase. Morning didn't promise more, but it gave me what it's for. Every step feels clear and free, carrying this calm with me. Calm finds a corner just for me, in between the start and speed. Before the world asks anything, I get this moment just to be. If the noise comes pouring in, I'll remember where I've been. Calm finds a corner quietly, and it stays a while. Finds a corner deep inside, where I don't have to divide who I am from what I do. This soft start will pull me through when the day is loud and fast. This is built to gently last. Calm finds a corner faithfully, and it always waits for me. Morning lingers in the air, like it's got nowhere to be. Breathing slow without a care, letting seconds wander free. Tables bathed in amber light, shadows stretching soft and thin. Nothing loud and nothing bright, just the calm I'm sitting in. I don't check the time just yet. Let the moment set its tone. In this quiet I forget all the weight I've ever known. This is where the morning breathes, full of rush and in-betweens. Every thought begins to ease, here before the first sip leaves. If the day begins to lean harder than it needs to be, I'll return to what I've seen, where the morning breathes in me. Coffee waits without a rush, steam curls up and disappears. Even silence feels like hush, holding space for softer years. Someone opens up the door, bell rings once then settles down. Life feels lighter than before, in this calm I've almost found. I don't need to name this peace, it already knows my name. If I let the moment speak, nothing here feels quite the same. This is where the morning breathes, full of rush and in-betweens. Every thought begins to ease, here before the first sip leaves. If the day begins to lean harder than it needs to be, I'll return to what I've seen, where the morning breathes in me. Later hours may demand more than I am ready for, but I've learned a gentler stand from this quite open door. Every calm I carry on is a choice I get to keep, even when the light is gone. This soft start runs deep. Cup is warm against my hand, but I don't rush it to my lips. I let the moment understand how much calm a second gives. Morning doesn't push or pull, it just waits and lets me be. In this space so beautiful, I'm exactly where I need. This is where the morning breathes, full of rush and in-betweens. Every thought begins to ease, soft across my day. Every cup is warm and slow. Every smile begins to glow. Velvet morning cafe, let the quiet music play. Before the world runs fast and loud, I'm right here and feeling proud. Windows open just a bit, city breathing, gentle shift. Streetcars humming far away, nothing asking me to stay. Steam is rising from my cup, simple things are lining up. Shoes by the door, phone face down, I've got nowhere else right now. Sugar falling, careless sweet, wooden floors beneath my feet. Someone laughs behind the bar, life feels close, not very far. Morning light on porcelain, feels like I'm myself again. Velvet morning cafe, lights feel soft across my day. Every cup is warm and slow, every smile begins to glow. Velvet morning cafe, let the quiet music play. Before the world runs fast and loud, I'm right here and feeling proud. Pages turning, lazy pace, thinking thoughts begin to race. Plans can wait another while, I'm in love with how I smile. Clock is ticking, doesn't rush. Time is kind when treated soft. Every sound is brushed in gold. Every breath is calm and bold. Sunlight dancing on the wall. Tiny joys, I catch them all. Nothing fancy, nothing rare, just enough to feel I care. Velvet morning cafe, lights feel soft across my day. Every cup is warm and slow, every smile begins to glow. Velvet morning cafe, let the quiet music play. Before the world runs fast and loud, I'm right here and feeling proud. Maybe later clouds will come, maybe later things feel done, but this moment holds me still, like it always somehow will. I don't need a perfect plan, just this chair and who I am. Velvet morning cafe, let me keep this gentle sway. I'll carry it the whole day through in every little thing I do. Velvet morning cafe, even when the light fades gray, I'll remember how it felt when the morning chose itself. Soft beginnings stay with me in cups of quiet honesty. Velvet morning cafe, where my heart learns how to stay. Morning walks me gently in, bell above the door rings thin. Wooden tables, familiar sound, pieces waiting to be found. still just right. Time is softer in this ride. Street below begins to move, but I'm in no hurry to. I watch shadows stretch and play. Hear the quiet words they say. Nothing loud and nothing deep, just a promise I can keep. Golden laughs by the window, tiny joys I almost miss. Every sip feels like a yes. Easy mornings taste like this. Golden laughs by the window, hands are warm around the cup. If this feeling fades away, I know how to call it up. Plates are clinking, someone sighs. Music drifts and settles kind. I don't need to chase the day, it'll find me anyway. Pages turn, my shoulders drop. Thoughts don't need to never stop. I'm allowed to take it slow, more than yesterday. I know light rests gently on my face, like it knows this is my place. I don't need a better view than this calm in front of me and you. Golden laughs by the window, tiny joys I almost miss. Every sip feels like a yes. Easy mornings taste like this. Golden laughs by the window, nothing here I wanna change. For a while the world feels small in the nicest kind of way. Later on the noise will rise, schedules fill and hours fly. But this glow stays in my chest, a quiet kind of happiness. Golden laughs by the window, I can feel the whole day bend. Every moment starting here feels like something I can send. Golden laughs by the window, if I lose my balance then I remember how it felt to begin again like this. Cup is empty, smile remains. Sunlight follows as I stand. Golden laughs still in my head as I step into the day. Chairs are pulled a little close. Sunlight paints the table oak. Laughter lands and softly stays like it planned to start my day. Cups aligned in gentle rows. No one's rushing where to go. I breathe in the simple sound of a room that's waking now. Jackets hanging by the door, plans don't press me anymore. Every face feels open, kind, like we all agreed on time.